Westmorland Wildfowlers Association is all about getting people out shooting, especially the young. This is one of their juniors' pheasant days, which they hold partly on their own ground and partly on ground lent to them for the day by a local shoot. So, how do you start to concentrate the minds of teenagers? The first answer to that is food. We meet in a pub for breakfast. Then it's out into the hard Cumbrian weather. I'm out on a stand with William Randalls for the first drive. Every gun has a mentor. William has Connor Baker.
He knows the ropes, he knows what he's doing, he's done a lot of shooting, but just there for a bit of guidance and a bit of support if it's needed throughout the day.
Connor is William's sister's boyfriend, and he is aware that she will be watching this film.
I'll get some grief.
As it happens, no grief required. William doesn't miss.
It's all my training. What can I say?
There's a no woodcock rule, so on drive 2, Sophia Franklin leaves this one. She's on the peg with her uncle and loader, Craig. Woodcock are pretty well all she gets on this drive. There are a lot of the birds around this season. On the next door peg, Will is still shooting straight. Third drive takes us onto the local Arles Beck Shoot, which has kindly donated a drive to the Young Shots Day. Even hard-bitten wildfowlers are complaining about the weather.
It's bloody awful. If they're going to get used to being wildfowlers or get further in the sport, they're going to have a lot more days like this.
While the rain eases off outside, we have an excellent lunch in the Beaters barn at the shoot. We're kept warm by heaters from the shoot's own hatchery.
Well, it's just nice for certainly my staff on a shoot day to be able to come in, dry off, have something nice to eat and just get warmed up again, really. The shoot we're running on about 45 days, mainly runs as a syndicate, family shoot. We've been running it. It was formed as a syndicate back in 2009, so it's all kept in-house, and we've been running ever since, and we've got good clients that keep coming back year in, year out, and that's how it all seems to go, really. Great family atmosphere, the boss, he loves kids on the shoot, and like you say, it's these guys, isn't it, these juniors are the ones we want to keep encouraging to keep the sport going and keep the sport alive and get new beaters coming on, and yeah, it's all good.
We've got 11 up to date now, and there's just another lad, this lad who's here as a guest today, he's just brought his form to join. So yeah, we've got another one, so that'll be 12. Me and Dave run the whole shoot. We set this up about 4 years ago, and it's literally run on donations and fundraising. It sort of runs itself, we don't charge anything. So the club generate its own money to pay for things, basically, to run the shoot. We put 5-6 days on a year. So yeah, imagine that, the cost of that for a parent, where we only say, bring us a £20 tip and we'll run the day for you.
The young guns get to use the shoot's gun bus. Thomas Izzard has been shooting for 3 years. He's a Westmorland Wildfowlers Association member and has shot geese on the marsh. For this duck drive, he switches guns.
This is a 28 bore. On the pheasants I was shooting a 20 bore.
Birds are soon off the water, and it looks like it's going to be a busy drive. After a while, they get pretty high. It doesn't stop Thomas putting lead in the air.
Quite a few about. My ratio's not so good.
But that doesn't bother Thomas.
Well, because my dad buys the cartridges, not me.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the correct attitude. For more from the Westmorland Wildfowlers, including how to join, follow the links below.